Cool time, chicken.com.
Picture me rolling, see what I see. Hop in the SUV, four styles constantly. Looking out the windows, smiling, seeing all the wildness. Crack the window and feel the heat and smell of foulness. Baby carriage push from a baby mama. Young brother selling Jersey journals, it looks like Obama. Got a paper, put it in the passenger seat. Roll rage, constant beeps as I stroll through the streets. Yup, bodega hustlers out in the front. You can say what you want, but that store is the front. See low dice roll, seen a fiend as the pipe blow. City workers excavating the manhole. Traffic's like the side of town. Giant stickers on vehicles, they proud. The Nets and Knicks better get it now. Hit the brakes now. Seen Cuzzo on the side with a breakdown. Pull over, help before the break now. See what I see when rolling, I'm driving. Look through the windows of my life. L-Ride, registration tucked in the glove. Like souls up above, you're not riding with us. See what I see when I'm rolling, I'm driving. Look through the windows of my life. See what I see when rolling, I'm driving. Look through the windows of my life. See what I see when rolling, I'm driving. Look through the windows of my life. L-Right, registration tucked in the glove. Like souls up above, you're not riding with us. Breaks over, jumpers all that he wants. Small coffee from the store with cinnamon donuts, yeah. Back in the whip and it's pure evidence. Horsepower when I touch the gas feels heaven sent. Crossing guards on the intersection. Mechanic shop right there for light beers. Your car can pass inspection. Traffic picks up, council ward signs say pick us. Union workers pick cut. Hoop these are bent up. Pit bulls, short fences, 3 year old left defenseless. Almost ran in the street till his moms came to her senses. Beat cops strutting the beats hot, bumping the scholar, aiming to the sky past the treetops. Throw a deuce at the tree spot. See my uncle at the next light. I make a turn cause you know the stories he's got. Pass a mural for Jamie, the one that beat shot. Look through my eyes and see what I see when the G drop. See what I see when rolling, I'm driving. Look through the windows of my life. L-Right, registration tucked in the glove. Like souls up above, you're not riding with us. See what I see when rolling, I'm driving. Look through the windows of my life. L-Right, registration tucked in the glove. Like souls up above, you're not riding with us. Track diamonds, boy.
All right, y'all. I was told that this could possibly be interview of the year. I am here with F.A.C.E.
What up, what up, what up?
All right, let me say it for you. Aviator be the gang!
What's going on to the Hip Hop Junky Show? Thank you for having me. And let's have a good interview, man. Let's talk.
Hey, let's do it. I'd like to thank you for being here. I know you got a lot to be said, and I know America/worldwide is looking at this interview.
Everybody peeking. Face Talk, they listen. I don't know why. I don't know why.
All right. we gonna start out with the easy stuff real quick. All right. First of all, where you from?
I'm from right here, Jersey City, Storms in Monticello, as everybody know.
All right, and that's where we at, y'all. We in the middle of the hood, smack dead on Storms Ave. What made you come up with a name like F.A.C.E?
F.A.C.E was a name that was given to me. You know what I'm saying? When you young and you fresh off the porch, you're not allowed to be Anthony. I'm not afraid to say my name. You know what I'm saying? So, but you're not allowed to be Anthony when you coming up and you want to run on the hill. You know what I mean? If you ain't from Jersey City, you know that's the roughest part of Jersey City. So you can't be up there talking about come outside Anthony. Like ain't nobody trying to hear that. So I think I was, probably like 12, 13, something like that. And you had to have a name. It started out as I was Babyface for like 2 days. And then I started growing facial hair, so that they just dropped that and then it became Face ever since.
With a name like Face, do you stay away from people on bath salts?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, excuse me, I don't know nothing about no bath salts.
Hey, look, I'm not trying to advocate and get a high or anything, but I would go ahead and say that Bush ruined everything because people don't even do drugs anymore. They creating something that's crazy.
Well, I mean, they always was creating drugs because everybody couldn't get the good stuff. So you had them. They was huffing. You know what I mean? They was sniffing markers and, they was going to the gas station. They was doing whatever they could do to get high. Everybody couldn't get those good things. So this ain't nothing new. They just trying different stuff now.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. When people listen to your music, what do you want them to get out of it?
Yo, the most important thing I want people to get from my music is, it's just a story like everything else in this world. Like, I got something to say too, you know what I mean? Like, whether it's negative or positive, it's just a story. It may be my story for Monday, you know what I mean? But Tuesday, that same story might flip and change. It's just a story. Just enjoy it. Don't look too deep into it. Just enjoy it. It's music.
So you think that people take some of the things you say and take it out of proportion?
I think I lead the way to that. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, we all want to be recognized. So I'm not saying I do certain things that I do for recognition, because I speak from the heart no matter what. You know what I mean? I wear my emotions on my sleeve, so it's portrayed through my music. So yeah, they take it the way I give it. At the end of the day, you know what I mean?
Do you think you're an a-hole?
Absolutely.
I read a posted. I read something on Facebook that you put on. That's what made me ask you that question.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like, my trials and tribulations, my struggle, and my everything that I've been through has forced me to be cold. I'm just cold-hearted, and the better term for that today is asshole. So if I'm an asshole, and it keeps my circle tight and keep those non-assholes, those lames or whatever away from me, I'm never gonna not be an asshole. So this is my personality. It's not no fake. It's nothing. This is Face.
What local rapper influences you?
Only like local artists like influence me. I surrounded myself by them. You know what I mean? Like, those people that I hear and be like, yo, that was crazy. Like, his swag or her delivery or her presence, like those people that I feel like I get something from musically, I surrounded myself by them. You know what I'm saying? Hence you got Aviator. So, I appreciate hunger in the artist. So hence you got the Aviator link with the M4L. So that's it. Just my team. Outside of that, man, I ain't even listening.
What was the thing that happened that made you want to do music?
Yo, nothing. I don't want to say nothing happened. I just remember running around here, like any other young black kid. My love was sports, basketball. You couldn't tell me I wasn't about to be Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson. But I don't know, yo. Just one day I decided to make a rap because my boy C's, who was my first rap partner, that's still my ace bone. I don't know what we was doing. We just called ourselves writing something, and he was at like 13 he was nice. Yeah, I still say I was whack, but he used to come up with all kind of crazy flows and all. Like, he used to be nice, and I just used to try to emulate him, not for nothing.
All right, y'all, we'll be back.
More of this exclusive interview when we return, only on the Hip Hop Junky Radio Show. CoolTideJiggaJiggaG.com.
What up? My name is Mr. Day One Sly Daddy, and you're tuned into the Hip Hop Junky Radio Show with Cool Tide Chicka Chicka G.
All right, y'all, welcome back to the Hip Hop Junky Radio Show for this exclusive interview with Face, and I'm your host, Cool Tide Chicka Chicka G. All right, man, look, name one thing that someone told you that helped you through your music career.
That helped me, I would say I could tell you something that should help me that I don't listen to, and that's to shut up. Yeah, everybody tell me to shut up, but I'm just not capable. I know it would help. I know it would make me come off more friendly, less cold, but I'm me at the end of the day. Like, it is what it is. I'm never gonna be quiet.
Why do you come off so cold-hearted?
I would say that's because you, like, excuse my language, but it's no other the bullshit. You know what I mean? So you can't feed me garbage and tell me it's lasagna. I know garbage when I smell garbage. You can't tell me that I'm the best you ever had and I'm all you ever had. You know what I mean? Like, it don't add up. So I come across cold because I see through it, like, and I'm not buying it.
Why would you say you're so misunderstood?
I feel like I'm just mainly misunderstood because people not capable. They can't deal with it. Like, I'm brutally honest. If I mess with you, I mess with you. If you my man 50 grand, you my man 50 grand. If you not, then you not. Like, there's no gray areas for me. It is what it is. So people always take that for negative. Like, I don't have one of those industry bones in my body where it's like, be cool for the moment. Nah, man, that's what management for. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't got no reason to be cool with you. I don't care if we are breaking bread. I could break bread and not like you. That's business. But there's no gray area. So that's what that's all about.
What is something you want your fans to know that they do not know about you?
Yo, what people need to know about F.A.C.E just in general is, yo, I'm a nice guy, man. I'm not the monster that they paint me out to be. Like, I don't got beef with everybody, despite what people say. Just focus into the music, pay attention, and love F.A.C.E for who F.A.C.E is presenting to y'all, man. Don't listen to the naysayers and the people that ain't better than me.
What do you hope to get out of doing music besides a possible deal?
Exactly what I get out of it. Therapy. That's what this is. Like I said, I wear my emotions on my sleeve, so I portray it through the music. So it a lot of times when you, let's say, a diss record, you diss somebody, a lot of times it keep you from putting the, you know what I mean, to somebody. Like, it's therapeutic. You need this. That's all. That's what I want from my music. Just keep me therapeutic. I'm at a point now where it's love. If something beautiful came from this, that'd be great. If it didn't, I'm good. Money, I'm good. I'm happy. I'm living. I don't know about some of these other guys, but this ain't the only will for F.A.C.E.
What sets F.A.C.E apart from every other rapper?
Everything. I got better swag than you. I got better bars than you. I look better than you. My girl look better than yours. My baby mama better than your baby mama. My baby fresher than your baby. I mean, we can keep going all day.
Keep going. I want to hear. Hey, I got time.
Look, my manager fresher than your manager. My boys fresher than your boys. They tougher than your boys. My girl will bite your head off. Shout out to Vita G's, man.
Yeah, shout out to Vita. Hey, what would you be doing if it wasn't rap music?
Same thing I be doing now. It's a family show. We can't say.
Okay. All right. Where do you see yourself in 5 years as far as music is concerned?
Happy. Same way I am right now. There's like, I don't want to say that there's no goals, but a lot of people say you speak your goals into existence. I'm the total opposite. I feel like for my personal life, the more I talk, the less I accomplish. You know what I mean? So in 5 years, if some of these secret things that I got in my head work out, then we'll be doing this interview somewhere at the Grammys next time.
All right. I could dig it. All right. In terms of the 201, all right, how do you feel about 201, the movement?
I feel like, can I be honest?
Oh, heck yeah. Hold, y'all, did y'all hear what this man just asked me? Of course you can be honest. This is a hip-hop junkie radio show. We waters down nothing. You might can't curse, but that don't mean you gotta be watered. Be very honest.
All right, well, let's be honest. When I first heard of the movement, I I'm the realest out here, so I was non-existent as far as this music go or whatever. I wasn't being checked for by my peers. I never have been. Not on a level where they wanted people to know. Oh, they knew, but they wasn't trying to put that out there. So when I first heard of the movement, I was like, yo, Jersey City is always gonna be Jersey City. You know what I mean? Like y'all could sugarcoat and try to be friends all y'all want, but y'all hate each other, so it's not gonna work. So I didn't know who was involved, and I spoke to a couple people that was partially involved but not fully involved, and I heard that certain people like Main Gotti and Big Ike was involved. The crazy thing is Ike, who that's my man at this point, but at that time I didn't have no relationship with Ike because there was always a F.A.C.E and a Block Star issue that had never been resolved. So
would you like to talk about that?
Yeah, we could get to that. It was I had did a record that called Jersey City Hip Hop, where I called myself trying to stop the drama, like let everybody in the hood know, yo, like I'm not against y'all. Like I respect y'all craft, whether I like it or not. I respect it. You know what I'm saying? Good, bad, or indifferent, I respect it. So that was my goal of Jersey City Hip Hop, to let them know that I was actually paying attention, and I'm still a fan at the end of the day, no matter what. But a couple people that don't mess with F.A.C.E decided to take it and make it out to be something else, where they led people to believe I was trying to diss, and that wasn't my intention. Although today I say, oh well, if you think it was a diss, do something, whatever. That was from like 2007, but it was what it was. So what happened was, God bless Wrong had got a hold of it, and you know, they felt some kind of way. I guess it was on some rap competitive, like nothing crazy, because they had ties with my camp, not with me personally, but they had ties with people in my camp. So it was never like a big issue. But Wrong was supposed to make a record, and what he did was, he felt like the best way to disrespect me or to get back at me was to send a little dude. So he sent Sparks or whatever. So they
Sparks Sean Fetty?
Yeah, that guy. So they Sparks had made this record, and let him tell it, he it was hot, but whatever. I ain't think it was hot. I just burned him real quick, and he had made another record.
Don't mean to interrupt. That song was in reference to you that Sparks made.
Yeah, Sparks dissed F.A.C.E, and I sat up till like 4 a.m. laughing, trying to figure out if I was gonna respond or not, because I never heard of him. So I was like, all right. And then I just decided to be pissed off because Wrong decided not to do it. I really thought me and Wrong was gonna spar. Like, I thought that would have been hot. You know what I mean? So God bless him. You know what I mean? He would have been one of the greats, but you know, unfortunately he's not here. So Sparks made the record. I burned him. I responded back, burnt him real quick. Then he came on some real personal. I didn't respond because I didn't want to respond musically. I wanted to go somewhere else, so I left it alone. And that's how that whole block started. But it never got settled because I just never responded, and I just walked away from it because it was going somewhere else for me.
He said something that was out of bounds, basically.
Yeah, like it wasn't him. I feel like in a rap record, you can say whatever you want to say about me, but I don't personally. I'll dish you. I'll talk about you to the death because I'm just that nice. I'm that clever. But I will never bring family into it under no circumstances, because yo, your baby mother don't rap, your moms don't rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, those fighting words. You know how it was when you were a kid. You say my mother, we fighting. Like, I don't care what you said about her. You could say your mother nice. Don't say my mother. So I ain't saying he said my mother, but I feel like he had the power to be a little bit more mature and not allow somebody else to do that, and he didn't. So I felt some kind of way. I didn't respond. But moving on from that, that's where the issue with F.A.C.E and Block Star lied. So when I actually met up with 201 The Movement, Ike was one of the first ones to show me love, and I just was dumbfounded, like, what? But then I said, so since it was Ike, I said, wow, all right, well, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna give it a shot, let's see what it is. You know, I was excited. Like, damn, like, you know, like we gonna get it. Wow, Jersey City? For real? Let's go. Also, like I said, Main Gotti, who I've always had a relationship with. Main Gotti has always been there for F.A.C.E in the beginning of my career. Anything I ever needed, Main Gotti always helped me out. So I always had the utmost respect for him. So I figured if Ike was turning this leaf and Main Gotti was involved at the very top of it, it gotta be something good. It wasn't.
All right. What wasn't good about it?
It was other people involved at the top of it that they just didn't like. Everybody can't be a boss. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you can't, bossing ain't for everybody. And I'm gonna say it like that. Like, if you're a boss, you gotta be able to step back. You understand what I'm saying? Like, a boss gotta let his workers run, his enforcers enforce. You can't, if you're not capable of doing that, you can't be a boss under no circumstances. You can't be a micromanager. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, the idea of 201 The Movement was an amazing idea. It was wonderful. It was great. The execution of it was piss poor. It was just piss poor. Like, you can't have, in my personal opinion, what should have been done was, we got 30 rap camps in Jersey City. Let's be honest. Everybody can't get a deal. You know what I mean? But everybody can serve a purpose. So even if you felt like F.A.C.E couldn't get a deal, but Sam Black could, then you take Sam Black. You say, I think Jay Sass could make it happen. You take Jay Sass, and you say, I think V to G's. You take V to G's. I think Bo J. Like, you take your top artists. You can't take 30 top artists, but you at least take your top 5 artists that you think, because it's yours, and you put them to the forefront, and you put every single tool and resource you have to push them. That wasn't what it was. It was just like a big conglomerate of nothing. You know what I mean? Like, it's unfortunate, because it was a great opportunity for some people. Like, people that, if 201 The Movement never happened, would never have been heard of. Ever. Like, even, and I'm only talking rap world, because let's not get this confused. 201 The Movement is the rap world. It has nothing to do with Jersey City, because yeah, they heard of 201 The Movement, but I bet you they couldn't name 10 artists that was a part of it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm only talking inside the rap world. I'm not one of them that get it confused that the whole Jersey City knows what's going on, because they don't whatsoever. So inside that little world, if we could have all come together and did that, I think that would have been the it. But it was no structure. Like, so it didn't work. It flopped like anything else would.
Who are some of the people who's slowing this up?
I think for me, what I felt like the biggest problem was one of the biggest supporters, and this is just my personal opinion. I feel like one of the biggest heads in Crisis was one of the biggest hindrances, and I feel like that because from what I know, what I knew about Dude before all this started, was he was just a cool hot rapper. Like, ain't like we used to be chilling and hanging out, but you know, we was in the studio together a couple times. Nothing crazy. Like, we don't got a bunch of records together or nothing like that. But you know, we've been in each other's presence before, and it never was like no issues. But when the movement started, it just, like, he moved a lot different than I thought he would, and I felt like he had a lot of shadiness to him. You know what I mean? I felt like at the end of the day, wasn't nothing more important to him than the heat. And that's my personal opinion, and I'm never gonna feel no different. I don't care how nobody else feels. That's how I see it.
What else do you feel like was shady about him?
Outside of that, I just always felt like Crisis was an antagonist. You know what I mean? Like, Crisis and F.A.C.E suffer from the same personality with alpha males. You know what I mean? So when two alpha males get together, somebody gotta bow down, or it's always gonna be a fight. So I feel like you the boss, I'm not the boss. So you need to be more mindful of your ways and your actions than me. I'm just a worker. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just here to help 201 as an artist. Like I'm not at the forefront of 201 the movement. You are. And if you can't understand that, then you're not a boss. You're not ready to be a boss.
Well, how do you think he can fix some of these issues in the 201?
I think it's dead. It's a wrap. It's over.
It's dead?
Yeah, it's a wrap. It's over.
Done?
Complete.
Finito?
Toe tag.
Why do you feel it's that way?
Because it's back to reality. And the reality is nobody, you gotta look at it like this. Let's do this. Let's draw this picture. You got a problem with F.A.C.E. And a real man, when you have a job and your boss has a problem with you, does your boss go to all the supervisors and say, and get all of them in cahoots to be mad at you? Nah, your boss don't do that. Your boss sit you down in the office and say, listen, if you keep coming in late, bruh, or if you keep doing this, that, it's gonna be me and you. And it ain't gonna be me, it's gonna be you, and you out the door. No. This particular boss is like, look, everybody, this is the kind of person this guy is. Look, everybody, like he always, like he needs a entourage. Like he can't war by himself, or he can't stand alone. Like you'll never see F.A.C.E. go a black, come on this post with me, I'm about to go in on, like there will never ever in my life be anything like that.
Look, I would like a clear understanding. So basically you have a problem with how he's running things and you were vocal about it and he didn't like it. Would that be correct?
No, that's incorrect. I never when I was a part of the movement, I kept my mouth closed because I noticed that it wasn't about F.A.C.E. It was about Aviator, and it was about Sam Black, which me being a part of Aviator, me being one of the minds of Aviator, I was 100% comfortable with that. You know what I mean? I said, all right, Aviator had the To The Max record. When the boy Gats backed off and we made it Sam Black's record, it made 100,000% smartness to make this about Sam Black, for him to have the biggest record Jersey City ever seen in the hood. You know what I mean? So let's make all this about Sam Black. That was F.A.C.E.'s idea. That wasn't Sam Black's idea. You know what I mean? So that just shows my non-selfish nature. You know what I'm saying? So,
how's the relationship between y'all and Gats?
Right now,
and let me say, did he back off or he got dethroned, I guess?
Yo, let's be, and that's another thing that bothers me, because Gats did not get dethroned. We did everything in our power to keep Gats. Gats is an incredible artist. It's not too many so-called elite artists that could see Gats, that would even be man enough to go toe-to-toe with Gats. Gats is nice. Gats walked away from Aviator. Aviator was going in a direction that, in my opinion, Gats wasn't ready for, or Gats don't want, which was popularity. If you notice, Gats was popping for a hot second, right? Ducked right back in that cave, right? Out of here. You don't see nothing here, nothing from Gats right now. So you understand, like, it shows for itself. As far as him being dethroned, no. We did everything to keep him. We ain't want to let him go.
Was he sneak dissing?
Yeah. Definitely. You listen to his Celebration record.
Well, that's where I was going.
Come on. like, yeah, he sneak dissing, but when I don't mind sneak dissing coming from somebody that's nice, and somebody, when they in your camp and they got an issue with you, you're gonna get that. So I didn't have a problem with him sneak dissing. Of course, we tried to dead it. I think I called Gats, and I feel like I begged him not to make a diss record. Gats, don't make no record, dog. Like, why would you want to make a record? We're all gonna look dumb. Like, it was all good just a week ago. Now we make a diss records, we look dumb. I feel like that whole Aviator East, Aviator West was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. It was stupid, and all for nothing.
Why did he back away in the first place? What's the real story behind that?
The real story is, like I said, the popularity of it. When the To The Max jumped off, Gats didn't want to do a remix. He didn't want to do a remix. We looked at that as Sam was another one. He was just like me. Like, nobody was checking for Sam. You know, that whole Brolic situation, they weren't messing with Sam Black. Like, man, damn black. Yeah. So we looked at Sam looked at doing a remix as his ode to the city. Like, if I could do this and make this right, then maybe I could get in the good graces. Not like he needed to, but he like, yo, everybody hating him all the time. You know what I mean? So it's just like, let people know, like, I'm not that same person. I can be, but I'm a little bit more mature. I'm growing up. Let's work. Or whatever. And Gats just wanted to keep everything internal. He just was like, yo, we got a good record. Let's push the record. But Sam like, yo, we got this whole movement. Let's mess with the movement. So it conflicted from there. That's why Gats wasn't on the remix. That's why Gats wasn't in a remix video, because he didn't want to have anything to do with it. But in my personal opinion, as one of the minds of Aviator, how dumb does that look? Right. How crazy did that look for Aviator that you're not on a remix? You're not even, and then you show up to the video in flip flops and shorts, like
what? Well, he showed up to the Max remix.
He came to the video, but he was in flip flops and shorts. So we just looking like, yo, we look crazy. Like, at this point, everything was Aviator. Everything was about, yo, these Aviators, this is crazy. So it's just like, yo, here's the first sign of, they human, just like everybody else. Look at they boy, he on the original song, and he comes out, and I just was like, wow, like, but it was an internal little beef at that time. So it was understood, because I'm an emotional person. I understood how he felt. He felt strongly about how he felt. So he just decided to not be a part of it.
Wow. Are y'all cool now?
We ain't beefing. Like, I can't remember the last time I spoke to Gats, he was dissing me, so like, I don't have a beef with Gats. If Gats walked down the street right now, I dap him. I hug him. Like, I ain't got no ill will towards Gats. None. And he dissed me.
Wow. What about, we spoke about another person behind the scenes who you had a issue with, Hov DiBiase.
Okay, now the whole issue with Hov is, again, I'm gonna be the realest rapper anyone has ever been in Jersey City. When the whole Mini Men movement popped, this is how old this is. This is years ago. The whole Mini Men movement popped. I was actually cool with Chameleon at one point in time, and All Out. You know, we went to the same grammar school and all of that, so we was cool too. I knew who Hov was. We weren't buddies, but I knew who he was because our girlfriends were best friends. But he wasn't a rapper. He was a street dude. So, you know, I knew who he was. So when he started rapping, you know, like anybody that been rapping, when people just come out the closet rapping, you just be looking like, he's a rapper now? And I didn't think he was good. And, you know, they were doing their thing though. You know what I'm saying? So me as an up and coming artist, not getting it, and they're getting that love and that shine that I've been pressing to get, and they just come out the closet getting it. I was hot. I was hating. I'm not afraid to say that. Daggone Skippy, I was hating. I was feeling some kind of way, so I dissed him. Man, y'all gonna say he the hottest? How he the hottest? But it wasn't a ill will towards Hov. It was just me being mad. Like, how do y'all feel like this dude is the hottest in the city? He ain't got jail bars. Like, he ain't got no kind of bars. That's how I felt at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Well, how do you feel now?
He's a lot better. Let me say this. There's no personal issue with me and that man. Like, none. I just was mad that people thought he was hot and they weren't paying me no attention.
So would you give him dap and a hug if he walked down the block?
Me and Hov have a unwritten understanding that we just don't deal with each other. So if he would walk past me, and I would just continue going my way. But it's no, like, I don't have a beef with him.
What about Crisis? He's walking down the block right now. Would you give him a dap and a hug?
No.
Can y'all sit at the same table and have lunch together?
No.
What can make this relationship better between y'all?
A realization. What I hate for a grown man to do is play victim. Crisis plays victim. Crisis is, like I said, he's an antagonist. He starts a lot of things, and then when you respond to him, it's like, oh, but look at this, everybody. Look what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's an antagonist, and I'm just... Don't try to make it seem like I'm this monster when you started all of this. Go through the history. If anybody could find a problem that was with me in crisis, I pay them $500 right now. If they could find it, because I'll be so souped up to know what it was. I paid them $500. You can't find it either. Dash got his hand out.
You talk about somebody off the camera. Hold it. He has a. Get over here, man. Come on, man. Go ahead. You have anything you want to say, man? Oh, state your name too, man. Welcome to the Hip Hop Junky Radio Show.
C-Dash.
All right, C-Dash. What you want to say, man?
Shout out to all my aviators. You heard? You know what I mean?
All right. Well, you want to chime in on this crisis situation, man?
Nah, I'm gonna keep my mouth closed.
Nah, come on. We speak on the show. It's all right.
I mean, I don't have a problem with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna speak how I feel, whatever. But you know, everybody say I start a little too much trouble, so.
Oh, come on, you're hated too? Hold it. Why is Aviator Gang so hated? Someone please shed light on this. I'm lost.
I ain't no hater, you know what I'm saying? But real is real, you know what I'm saying? I'm just me, you know what I mean? I'm going to speak how I feel. Nobody going to change me, and that's it. Everybody say I'm a troublemaker, this, that, and the third.
Well, look, if you could do me a favor, I'm going to give you a minute, man. You can say whatever you want, man. Go ahead, man. The mic is yours. Come on, man.
Shout out to all my aviators. You heard? You know what I mean?
That's it? You got 58 seconds left.
Shout out to aviator.
My man. And I feel you. Yeah, but maybe you can answer. Someone wanted to know why is F.A.C.E so hated, but why is Vita G's hated? Why is Sam Black hated? Why is F.A.C.E hated? C-Dash, why is he hated?
The reason you gotta look at this group of people you talking about. When Aviator came to fruition, when I became a part of Aviator, it was GATS. From my understanding, it was GATS, Quick Draw. That's all I knew that was a part of Aviator. Now, at this time, I'm in a process of trying to rebuild my image, like trying to reach out and be a little nicer or whatever. I ain't know how I was gonna do it, but I figured, you know, if I find something to be a part of, people see me a part of a team, being with other artists, then maybe they'll be like, excuse me, that I guess he ain't that bad. We'll give him, let him in the rap circle. That was always my goal, to get into the rap circle of Jersey City. I've always been on the outskirts. So when I found out that Sam Black was a part of Aviator, I said, yo, that's my man, 50 grand. Round of applause. We going to the top with this. Ain't nothing. So behind the scenes, I was working on Vita G's for a long time. The reason I would pick the people that I picked is because they got similar personalities than me. Sam is an a-hole. You know what I mean? Like, he is Sam Black and Aviator. It's nothing else besides Sam Black and Aviator.
Why do you feel he's an a-hole?
Like I said, because it's Sam Black and Aviator. Outside of Sam Black and Aviator, he tried to, like, you know, be that kind of person, but he's not. It's Sam Black and Aviator. If it ain't Sam Black and Aviator, it ain't, just like it's F.A.C.E and Aviator. If it ain't F.A.C.E and Aviator, I don't want to hear it. C-Dash the same way, Vita's the same way.
You think sometimes it has something to do with the money, like, you know, y'all super paid? Does the money have anything to do with it?
Here go. All right, this is my thing when it comes to money.
Oh, excuse me, Mr. C-Dash, you have something to say, sir?
It's flashy, man. We just flashy.
All right.
Yo, when it come to money, this is how Aviator feel about it. We've all been given things for free. You know what I mean? But we all know what free come with. So even though people are providing services, I feel like as an artist, even though I'm not getting paid for my craft, a video director should be paid because I want his best work. An engineer should be paid. If you decide that you come up with your prices, not me. You know what I mean? So we pay for everything. We don't ask nobody for no money. Like, if Aviator coming through, we ain't asking you to put in no money. We got it. So do money play an issue? Everybody can't do that. You know what I mean? Everybody can't say, I'm about to go get the midget of Ciroc, or I'm about to go get, let's go lighter. I'm about to go get a gallon of sangria. Everybody can't do that. And we not making fun of nobody that can't. We just want everybody to have a good time with us, because this is what we do. They'll show up, Sam will show up at my house with a midget and a gallon for no reason. Just, I ain't got nothing to do. So this is what we did. What we do. This is what we do. So if we go to the studio, we come down to Redemption. It's the same thing for us. I'm hungry. I don't know about nobody else. But I'm not gonna sit and get me a $2 snack box, and my brother and my sisters is here. You know what I mean? I don't if they hungry or not. This is what we gonna do. Let's go get a 30 piece, just in case. If you get hungry later, if not, whatever. It's there. That's how we see things, and he's not gonna come to my house with a $2 snack box without calling me and asking me if I'm. That's just how we are. So it wasn't about us trying to be flashy or better than everybody, because we never was. That's just our natural personalities to be that way.
So it's a misconception about Aviator Gang, would you say?
Absolutely. Like, yeah, I mean, yeah, we rap like that. Yeah, we talk like that, and this rap, like, it's entertainment. Why everybody gotta take it so personal? It ain't about you. Why you so vain?
Let's talk about Enemies.
Okay.
That's a new song that he came out with. Let's talk about that.
Enemies is see Dash going in his car. I think he about to go play the record, but Enemies. Enemies is a record that I came up with. Because how I feel is, ain't no rapper my enemy. Like, the state chasing me, ain't no rapper my enemy. So I got real problems. Like, I'm facing real stuff. So ain't no rapper my enemy. So that's where that record came from. Like, these ain't my enemies. So the misconception is I got beef with everybody. No, I don't. They got beef with me. I don't care. And
I was just about to say, so you don't have a problem with them, but they have a problem with you.
Only person in this world that I have a problem with is Crisis. And that's because of the things that Crisis has done to me. Before all of that took place, I had no problems with Crisis. I don't have no problem with nobody else in this world.
Can you explain anything else that Crisis has done to you?
Like I said, Crisis is just an antagonist. Crisis, I feel like, in my personal opinion, he couldn't go at Sam the way he wanted to, because I feel like he don't like Sam Black either. But Sam is a little bit more what's the word I want to say? He's a little bit more. That's Lexington and Bergen. You know what I mean? So you don't know what you're gonna get from that. I'm just Mr. Storms and Monticello. So I'm an easier target. That's how I like to see it. So he didn't want to go at Sam. I feel like he decided to go at me, and that's just from me not knowing why all this has started. I have no idea. If I did something to him, be a man, he should have came to me and said, "Yo, my man, like, you don't do that." And I could have been like, "Oh well, my fault, bro." And none of this is real to me. But
all right. And this is Enemies in the background?
No, this is Stomp. I don't know where he coming from.
Oh, I was about to say, this don't sound like the same song I listened to a little while ago.
Yeah, but going back to Enemies, I just decided to bring in my boy Luga, because I never got a chance to work with Luga. Grew up with Luga, and we never did anything together. And we had to throw the hottest, the king of the city, Derrick Rose of the city, Sam Black on there. So, and it just came out hot. I had the hook, and they came in and they blessed it for me. So shout out to both of them for being there for me for that.
All right, look, it's back to the 201. Do you think there's anybody in there who you wouldn't mind working with, despite any feelings that you have right now?
I don't have no,
I'm sorry, this is my song, man.
like, I don't have no problems with nobody in the movement, like I said, besides Crisis. And I'm not gonna front, that's easily fixable, you know what I'm saying, but with a conversation. But I wouldn't mind working with anybody. I've been reaching out to a few of them. I reached out to Sass. I've reached out to Taylor Port. A few artists, but Bella. If they ain't on the record, it wasn't because F.A.C.E didn't invite them, it's because they chose not to be on the record.
All right. Let's talk about your album, man.
Oh man, Ciroc and Heartache.
And I want to know, why did you name it Ciroc and Heartache? Like,
yeah. All right. What happened was the original name of it was F.A.C.E 2, Mr. Storms and Monticello, and after we spent so much time going in on a hangover, and I just felt like I didn't want to go in that direction anymore. So I wanted to attract a different crowd. I wanted to make different types of records. So.
Like, what type of crowd you would like to attract this time?
Girls. I don't want to talk to dudes no more.
And is that why you came up with that track? This is one of my favorite songs, y'all. Baby Girl. That's the appropriate name, right?
Yeah, Baby Girl.
Banger, straight.
Yeah, it was hot, and surprisingly, that was produced by Neo the Matrix. I mean, I ain't saying nothing though, but
so y'all not cool now?
No. Neo the Matrix ain't even from Jersey City.
Okay, all right.
He's a producer. Yeah, Ciroc and Heartache came.
See, that's a joint.
It came about because, like I said, I just wanted to do more for the ladies and forget the guys, because I just have issues with guys for whatever reason. Like, it just always turns into something else. So I just said, you know what, screw guys, pause, and let's rap for the ladies. And I just found a bunch of producers and found a bunch of records geared towards women, and Ciroc and Heartache.
All right, somebody want to know, when is the official release date? Because you keep pushing it back.
When you working on a album, you want it to be bang. Like, Ciroc and Heartache got to be better than The Hangover, because it's coming after The Hangover. You know what I mean? Everything we do, step for step, got to be better. And June 15th was the original date, and at that point, Ciroc and Heartache wasn't better than The Hangover. So me as a competitive artist, I'm not putting that record out. So I went back in. I don't care what nobody got to say.
And just to let you know, that question came from Crisis. He wanted to know when he wanted to know.
So right now, I got one more record to do with my team. So once that record is done, see what I mean about him being an antagonist though, but
he just wanted to hear a great album. Cut it out, Face. Come on.
No, he don't. You got to be realistic about Crisis. He's an antagonist. Crisis don't care about Face. He never did. He don't care when my record drop.
You really don't think he want to cop the album and listen to a great album? Just as an MC, not personally, just as an MC.
No. Not when it comes to me, no. And if I'm wrong, let me be wrong and I'll apologize. Like I said, everything between me and Crisis could be solved with a conversation.
Would you be willing to initiate it?
No, because I didn't start this. So no, I'm not initiating nothing. But like I said, you're not the first person I told that to. All this could be solved with a conversation. He has so many issues and problems with me, he need to come to me. I never had issues with him till he had issues with me. So if he don't care, if he want to let it fester, I'ma keep burning them and I'ma keep going at them until they respond. If not, we could dead it. Like, I have no problem deading it. Like, we could talk like grown men, or I'ma act like the child he acting like, and I'ma just keep burning him.
Do you have any diss records about him?
I got 5 diss records about him.
Name them.
Nope.
Why you not gonna name? I knew you was gonna say no to at least one question, Face.
Nah, that's because I'm styling. I don't have no only diss record I got about Crisis is the Hate in the Crew record. Outside of that, like, I'm not wasting my time dissing them. Yeah, I throw jabs all day, but I don't have no specific diss record for him. Not yet. I should, but I don't.
And I don't know if I answered this question, so forgive me if I did. What do you think could make the the 201, the movement better? I know you said it's dead, toe tag and all that, but what do you really think can make it better?
I think in order to make 201 the movement better, it needs people that are not involved with camps. Like somebody like Hip Hop Junky need to be at the head of making all the decisions. Somebody with some money, some pull, to put behind it needs to be at the top of it, calling the shots. And you could have a Main Gotti, you could have a Ike. I don't feel like Main Gotti and Crisis should be the head because they're on the same team. But you could have a Main Gotti, you could have a Ike, you could have, you know, the heads of the teams, like they started it underneath that guy. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But that specific head needs to not be directly involved with no team. Mm-hmm. I think that it causes a conflict of interest. Not saying that it should be me at the forefront of Tour One movement, because whatever. I feel like there's more pop style artists that will help it grow a lot faster than me. I'm more of a emo artist, so I got my lane, and I feel like somebody like not to be biased, but Sam Black or Boot Banger or, you know, or the girls, Sass or Vita, you know what I mean? Somebody, you just got to find people to be at the forefront of it. Everybody can't be at the forefront because it's too much. You spread yourself too thin. You know what I mean? You need to pick a few artists and say, this is what we're going to push. Everybody else get in line. And if you can't get in line, go your own way. That, to me, that's respectable. And if you can't respect it, then, oh, wow. Like, who cares?
All right, do you have any shows coming up?
I'm not performing.
Nothing, not at all.
I'm not performing. I chose not to perform because I just ain't want to. No, I'm lying. No, I'm lying. Now we in the process right now to start booking shows, and but the shows that F.A.C.E do are gonna be like showcases for F.A.C.E. Like I'm not looking to go perform at the club or like Dolce's anything, because that's not my lane. You know what I'm saying? Like I just said, I'm an emo artist, so most of my music is real personal. So for me to go try to perform at a club, like, yeah, at some party, like, they'll be looking at me like, why is he here? Like, like, boo, put on a super pay, like, you know what I mean? But so that's what we're doing. We're working on doing a F.A.C.E showcase, and I don't know, maybe by the time we get that done, hopefully in the summer, that a lot of these issues could be resolved.
I'm here with Marissa. She's listening to the Hip Hop Junky radio show. Tell them.
I am. How's everyone doing?
They're doing wonderful. My name is Cool Ty. Chicka G. Tell them.
That's him, Mr. Hip Hop Junky.
No, say it. Come on. Say Cool Ty.
Cool Ty.
Chicka G.
Chicka G.
Thank you.
Aviator Peter Gang. To the max, I got 100 in the stack. Got that 40 galore, they left from leaking in the back. So I call my nigga Black, and I tell him it's a rap. Quick, gotta unleash me, let me get the gags. So they heard it, I murder anyone in the if they heard it or blurted, thought the inserted problem quickly got diverted. In the bell, they missed the softy. Lost me back to that 40, get loaded and get these
Who do you think is garbage in the 201?
Yeah, that was blunt. Just flat out garbage. I'm gonna hurt some feelings, but it is what it is. And I'm gonna say this first before I give my opinion on people's music, because just because I think it's garbage don't mean I don't respect it. Because anybody that steps up and puts their talent out there, whether it's good talent or not, yeah, that it's commendable, because it's not easy to do this. But at the end of the day, just because I do music doesn't mean I'm not a fan, and I'm a fan first. So I listen, and I think that I don't like what I hear when I listen to